It says I'm live. That's always a good thing. One thing's working. Of course, just one thing. Laptop's not working yet, so being that way, I can't figure out who's here, who's not. So just give us a minute. This is like every week. Got to give it a minute. See if we can get this started up. I think I'll be ready. I know I start at 7 o'clock. So we're getting there. I don't know about you guys, but it's been really, really warm day down here, up here, I guess I could say for most people. Up in Canada, a warm day. So I'm starting to move all my stuff out of my igloo and moving it into my permanent house. And working from there, I guess. All jokes aside, but it takes a bit to get used to the heat. I'm one of these people that I just love heat. I'd rather be hot than cold. And just for today, some reason, I think it was the humidity because we've been calling for thunderstorms all day. We never got them, but the humidity at about 2:30 just went sky high, and it was enough just to, well, can't say what you really wanted to do, but you wanted to crawl underneath a rock and hit the shade, I guess is what you really wanted to do. Laptop's starting to cooperate, so, and I see we do have a few people in here. So if we get over to this thing, look at the camera every once in a while too. Do have a few things I want to talk about tonight. Nothing major, I guess. So, and first thing I'm going to have to do is go get my glasses. So, in saying that, we've got 16 people watching right now. It's going to take me about 1 minute to go get my glasses. So you guys talk about yourselves with yourselves. And the whole thing about my channel is, if you're seeing a name in the chat that you're not sure of, this is a perfect time right now. Go check out their channel, subscribe to them, and hit the bell if you want to know what they got coming up. I'll be right back in about 1 minute. So don't talk about me, but talk about things. Oh. All right, well, I hope nobody told any bad stories anyway about me. I'll see them later in the chat. You guys know that, right? So you think I'd be used to that by now. I wear glasses to read everything. And there's chat up. I have to read it. So I'm going to have to do some scrolling so we can say hi to a couple people. And then we'll get on with the show. So who do we got? We got Redbird Tony, 2010. Stick around. I'm going to say something about you. We got Pip in Junction. He's all the way from the UK. So he's been streaming the long stream to come over here and chat with all of us. We got Rail Rider. I'm not even going to bother trying to say Rabby. John Dilly. We got Cheryl Crow Nathan. GRE 2057. Ethanville Bro 420. BNSF 6951. You guys can all read this. I don't know why I'm reading it. I think it's just so I know who's here. So, and it just flipped right over on me real quick. So I think I'm at the end. Hey, I got Nancy Jones in here. Now there's a name I haven't seen for a while in my live chats. So you're taking me right off script, Nancy. I'm not used to seeing you. But if you guys haven't been watching Nancy Jones, when she first started out, well, it wasn't about trains at all. But now she's getting into this N scale stuff. That's those really small trains that you can barely see without these things on your face. I know. I'm making fun of you guys again. But hey, any scale's a good scale as long as you're into model trains. But go check her out. She's actually got a pretty good layout set up now. She's got some inclines. She's got some back pieces of foam set up that she's going to put kind of like a mountain scene on, I think. She can correct me if I'm wrong. Station. She's going to have a town. She's going to have a log mill or something like that. I'm pretty sure it's a log mill. And she's going to have a big pond of water, so like a lake. I am looking forward to that because I don't know. There's just something about water in somebody's layout. I'm fascinated with if somebody can do it properly, or I don't know. Is properly a good word to say? Because there is really no way to screw up scenery because scenery is different all over the world, right? But Nancy says she's been out rail fanning. So, I don't know why I was so rushed. I've been home for about an hour, and I just kind of, after today at work, I had a bit of a fright at work. I'm not going to go into it because I'm not allowed, because my company actually does watch my channel, and we're government run, so I'm not allowed to say anything about it or show you guys anything about it, but it was just a tough day at work, so go figure. So I'm so happy to be home. When I got here, I had an hour to get ready for the stream, and 45 minutes of that hour I sat here and went, I don't want to do anything. But we're here now, so North American Trains, hello everybody. So hello right back. Now, Redbird Tony, I've actually started making a list about stuff I want to talk about because I get so kerfunkled and baffled and I get tripping over my words. But second thing on my list today was Redbird Tony 2010. The gentleman's got a contest going because he hit 100 subscribers. I went and checked out his channel. He's got 117 as about 43 minutes ago, because when I got home, he was the first channel I checked out. So if you're not subscribed to him, because that's one of his rules about his contest, you have to be subscribed. Go check him out. Hit the bell, because when he has his contest, you don't want to miss it. And if you're subscribed to him and you haven't hit the bell, take a second right now and go hit the bell. I'm telling you, when somebody has a contest, always hit the bell. You don't want to miss it. I think there's a couple out there I might even have missed. So, Redbird 2010. Awesome channel to go watch. And if you're having a contest, it makes it even better. 117 subscribers. Let's get them up to, say, can we do 125 tonight? Why not? We can try it. So we got DW Cobb 43 saying hello. Hello. And I think, oh, there's Jennifer White. So she's taking a bit of a break from the farming thing. I think she's a farmer anyway, just by some of the conversation I pick up on, but you never know. So if I missed you, throw out a hello everybody, and people can check you out. So that was the Redbird Tony thing. The second thing I wanted to talk about today was Redbird Tony. The first thing I wanted to talk about was kind of the YouTube thing. And I'm going to forget about the chat for a second, just because this one's kind of hit me, not in the heart per se, but this person's ended up being a pretty good friend of the model railroading community. Jason. Now, his channel is Barnabas Junction. By his video, if some of you guys have seen it already, you're in the same boat I am. You have no idea what's going on except that he's ticked somebody off. And I can understand that because I do the live stream also, just like now. And it's very easy to get looking in the chat and then going with the chat, because the people in the chat sometimes make half the show, especially for Barnabas Junction. What his live streams were. So if you can get that all in there. Anybody that was in his chat, he'd make mention of, he'd do a screenshot and try to get their subscribers up and over, right? He'd throw out, say, John Dilley. Okay, John Dilley's a great model railroader, and then he'd show a screenshot of John Dilley. Then he'd start going through some of John Dilley's videos and stuff like that. And he'd be like, everybody go subscribe to him now. I want to get John Dilley up to, say, 200 subscribers. Let's do that now. Okay, that's Barnabas Junction. That's That's Jason. And because he was so chat-based, he's probably ticked off somebody by the looks of his video. And I don't want to go on a long time about this, but he started a Facebook group, and it's got to be at 1,000 people now. It's got to be close. It was at 980 some odd last week. He's just great for the community because what he does for YouTube and the people on it that are watching his channel. So to make a long story short, because it's too late now, but I've got an hour, so let's waste some of it. He's ticked somebody off. Somebody's complained to him, and Jason's got a huge heart. The guy, how do you put it? He's so nice he'd help an old lady across the street 3 times, same street, just to help her out. Okay? So he's turned around and said, guess what? Godfather Custom Bernie. Hello? I think you're trying to say something, though. But give me a minute, and then I'll start looking at the chat again. So Jason's turned around publicly and said, I'm sorry. I've ticked somebody off. I am sorry for that. I am stepping down from his Facebook channel that he started. He's stepping away from that. He's not doing his live streams anymore. And he might post layout updates. Now, this guy goes from an extreme, I'm just going to say it. This guy goes from an extremist. He is in the community, left, right, and center, helping out as many people as he can. He's pissed somebody off, and yes, I use French, and now he's going to quit. So, Barnabas, maybe you'll watch this later. Maybe you're here now. I don't know. But, buddy, you came out publicly on YouTube and apologized. Now, everybody right now in the chat, let me know. Is that not good enough for you? If I upset you and you told me about it and I publicly apologized, would it not be good enough? Can we not move on? Or is there a grudge to be held and I have to quit? Or, in this case, Jason has to quit. Is this right? Is this fair to the rest of the community? Yes, I'm a little worked up about it. I've never met Jason personally. He lives in the UK. So I want to get there. I'm not saying it's definitely not this year. Maybe next year I'll get there. I'd love to meet the guy. He just, right? You guys kind of get what I mean, right? But why does he have to quit? Why does he have to stop everything that he's helped out and been part of and supported for one person that he's pissed off? And I'm sorry. And I will say this. This is a live stream. There is 28 people watching right now. And yes, I'm using French because I'm a little worked up about it. But if I've pissed one of you people off and you've told me and I've said I'm sorry, my YouTube life's going to go on. My model railroading life is going to go on. My trips are going to go on. And if my apology was not good enough to that person, then guess what? I'll say it again. I'm sorry. See you later. Okay. So, yes, he did choose to stop, and I don't think that's right. I think he chose to stop because he doesn't want to hurt anybody. He never wants to hurt anybody. He was having fun. He can't find the video where he did it. Nobody can find the video that he did it. I'm not even going to look for the video that he did it because it's not kind of worth my time. It's not my problem. But should we really be exiling somebody out for one person? And I don't think we are as a YouTube or a model railroading community. He's doing it to himself. Maybe it's just because I get all worked up when I'm doing these things. I get choked up. But anyway, so I'm kind of done with that. The one thing I'd like to do for 30 people watching now is Barnabas Junction. Okay? If you got time, if you're not subscribed to the guy, go check him out. Barnabas Junction. Go watch his video where he says a public apology. Watch a couple of his older videos. You'll find out what the guy's like and tell him you want him to stick around. Now, that's my personal opinion, okay? I can't make up your minds for you, but if you check out his channel, check out what the guy's like. Maybe, I hope he doesn't quit, personally. But some people take a grain of salt with a punch in the gut and can't go any further. So I wish somebody would piss me off like this. Okay. So I'm done with my French. Hopefully I didn't piss somebody off on that. If I did, let me know after and come back and rewatch this and say, listen, I didn't like your language. And I'll try to tone it down. I do try to keep this pretty monotone. So, okay. So that was Barnabas Junction. Done. Redbird Pony 2010. Great channel. Go check him out. Contest. Subscribe to him. Ring the bell. Win his contest. And I don't know if I'm like, I should get something. But anyway, enough of that. The other thing I want to talk about is been talking with my wife. And I'm getting to the point where model railroading is awesome. But YouTube, I'm meeting a lot of nice people. Okay. Most of you guys on here I know just by chatting, and girls. Okay. And I like his. Like, why would I have a reason not to, right? And I've met Ethanville. I've met Vinny, Container Man, Diana, Joe G, Eric, Vermont Rail Fanner, and I'm sure there's more. OCP Rail, 2448 Toyman. What Tiny Tim N Scale Tiny. Oh man, I'll forget his name now. He's not in here. Good. So anyway, N Scaler Tim something. Anyway, Ethanville Bro. Oh man, now I gotta get that. Cheapers creepers. All right, awesome. Bro. So I met this guy. Awesome. And that was an awesome meetup. I loved it. And and there's just got to be a way to make my arm disappear when I'm doing that. It would be so cool. So Ethanville Bro is just starting to put out content again. He's got a video on his back deck of his son running trains. And he was wearing an Ethanville Bro t-shirt. That's something to look at too. So go check him out. Southern 207 Hobbies. And to be honest, I do my best to be of. Okay. Ray Knapp. Hello, all 33 watchers and only 11 likes. Hit that like button. Thanks, Ray. So far, oh, John Dilly. John Dilly, good day. I used you as an example before, but we'll still give it to you now. I don't know who likes this light more, me or you. So, anyway, what was I talking about now? Gee, now I forget. So, anyway, Redbird Tony, go check him out. And like I was saying, I was meeting other people, and I went through a bit of a list and took the trip to Arizona last year. But what I'm getting to is I was talking to the wife, okay, and I want to meet more of you guys. So I want to go to Pennsylvania. I'm going to do this on July 14th. We're going to try to be there at 9 o'clock in the morning. It opens at 9. It goes till 5. It's train related. They got caboose rides. They've got a locomotive shop. And they do tours of it. Now, what am I talking about? Pennsylvania. I said that. Steamtown National Historic Site. Check it out. And let me know if you guys can show up on July 14th. Because if you can, I'd like to get a group of people together. We'll all meet up. We'll all do a meet and greet. We'll all throw videos up about how great this place is or how great we are as a community. And maybe if there's lots of us that are going to show up, I'll give them a call and say, hey, listen, heads up, there's a bunch of YouTube crazy people showing up. Can we have a deal maybe at the ticket booth, or they do excursion rides for $5, I think is like a 10-minute ride down the tracks, 10-minute ride back. So, and then there's other things too. So I actually tried to call them, but it was 10 after 6 tonight when I tried, and they closed at 5. And it's run by volunteers, so I'm pretty sure at 5 minutes after 5, they were looking at that phone going, nope, ain't answering that. So at 5 after 6, they weren't going to answer either. So I'll try to give them a call later this week. But I'd really like to know how many people could make it to Pennsylvania. And I should have wrote down the town. I think it's Stratton, Pennsylvania, that they're located in. It's a 6-hour drive for me and the family. So we're probably going to go down Friday morning. And there's another Pennsylvania Railroad Museum that I'm going to try to talk the wife into checking out that day on Friday. And what'd she say? It opens at 12 and closed at 5 on that one. But that one's not the YouTube meet and greet. Steamtown National Historic Site. It'll be where I want to meet all he is. Now, I'm pretty sure Vinny can't make it, but Ethanville, you might be able to make it. If it's 6 hours for me, it's probably 5 hours for you. So maybe you can show up. And I don't know, maybe I'll end up going on YouTube Model Builders and I'll say something to them, and maybe some of their people can show up too. But I'd love to meet a few of you. So Robert Sacco, I would love to, but it's a long drive from Florida. Yeah, it would be. It'd be great if there was an express train, get you there and back, eh? So that'd be pretty cool. Scrumptious model trains. I went to Steamtown last year. You want to go again? July 14th. So, like I said, I'd like to meet a lot. I'd like to meet all of you. So, if you can show up July 14th to Steamtown, that'd be cool. I'm going because I want to check it out. They got train rides, and they seem to have a lot of steam stuff too. And somebody told me that they have a big boy sitting out front. So hopefully, and this is just kind of me shooting. Oh, Ron Pisco. Wife and I will be going. That's cool. You got her all marked down. So I was talking to Ron Pisco on the do it again. See, I was trying to do that live train swap on Saturday there, and that just didn't work. It was probably good for comic relief anyway, but I was telling everybody about it on that day because that's when I kind of confirmed the date. And Ron Pisco wrote it down on his calendar, and it looks like, so far, we have Ron Pisco and myself. So if you guys want to meet Ron, July 14th, make it to Steamtown. He'll be there. And then you can take a video of him, and I'll even take the video of you guys standing together and saying hi to everybody. So there you go. So it is in Scranton, Pennsylvania. So there you go. And like I said, I'll throw some more videos and stuff up about it later on when I get some more information. So that's all I know about it right now is on July 14th, Caboose, what do they call it? Caboose hops and locomotive shop tours. So, but if I can get enough people saying they're going to come, maybe they can open up a steam train or something, give us a longer ride or something. I don't know. Are we special? I think we're special. We're model railroaders. To me, we're special. So 8 hours, 45 minutes for Rail Rider Raby. Rail Rider Raby. I'll get it. I just got to keep talking other ways. So I should just give up, though. So I want to meet the man that met Ken Patterson. Well, I'll talk to Ron Perry. I'm not sure if he can make it because he's doing his, right about then, he's going to be transferring from his old house to his new house, and that's about a 2-hour drive for him. So, Sparky, you're forgetting one important person. GRE 2057. I think I said hi to you before, and we got Jack in here too, and MHB Ponenick. I'll never say that word. Forget that. Sure, that's initials for something. So, and we got Lake Erie Railways, 5 hours for me, but already have plans. Well, scratch your plans and come to Pennsylvania. Not that hard. Wild Hair Hobbies and Barnabas Junction. Hello, sir. We were just talking about you for about, I bet you, 10 minutes. So you'll have to go back and watch the beginning of it if you haven't seen it. So I was nice about it. I really was. But there he is, gentlemen, ladies, gentlemen. Barnabas Junction. Just go click on his, go check out his channel and watch his stuff. Superific, nice guy. Perfect guy for the community. Helped out a lot of people. So GRE, Sparky, I uploaded something special for you. Okay, I did watch your video earlier today. So actually, I watched it right after I watched Redbird Tony's. So that was only about an hour ago. Am I missing it? I shouldn't have missed it. And if I did, I missed why it was special to me. So now I'm just bad. Mike Thomas, I'm Canadian. So it does not help me at all when somebody says I'm in MO. Is that Missouri? And that's a guess. So, okay. So, yeah, he's saying it's a long drive. So, like I said, 6 hours is a long drive for me, too. Gonna have a 9-year-old in the car. So, we got Rick Zink. I'll get it. Just sub to your channel, Barnabas. Sparky sent me. So, that's my biggest thing right there is the Steamtown National Historic Site. July 14th. Going to try to be there at 9 o'clock in the morning. So as long as we can get out of the hotel room, because like I said, I'm pretty sure we're going to go down on the Friday. And the only other thing I saw down there was Pennsylvania Rail Museum or Rail Museum in Pennsylvania. It's one of the two. But if I can get there, I will. I will not make any promises on. But if we can and we do have time, I wouldn't mind it. And I'm sure there's other things that the wife's going to be looking at too. So I might just end up having to do wife and kid things on the Friday too. But like I said, I'd really like to meet a lot of you guys. So Barnabas Junction, if you can make it to Pennsylvania on July 14th, that'd be awesome. Be cool to actually meet you and shake your hand, sir. It's not that far. It's what? Let's see. Probably a 9-hour plane trip for you and land right in Pennsylvania. I'll pick you up at the airport. So there you go. So Nathan, I agree we're special because of the creativity of the cool different layouts. And I do agree on that. Doesn't matter who we are, what scale we're modeling or anything. We've got O scale, N scale, HO scale. There's garden scale. But I don't see a lot of videos about garden scale stuff. But we've all got different perspectives. Like you could look at a tree and I don't know, one person would make it 5 feet high, the next, and then it's a bush. And the next guy makes it 50 feet high and it's towering over the train, but it's the same tree, right? Or rivers or brooks or different colors. And like I take off my glasses, so I imagine what color most things are. Oh, geez. Oh, there goes the chat. Hold on. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that's what I want to do on July 14th. Well, that's what I am doing on July 14th. So that's enough of that. The other person I wanted to kind of talk about, and he's kind of probably busy. He might be here. I don't know. I've missed some of the chat. But Sam Cool, 844 S3. Now, I don't know why, but when this, and I'm going to call him a kid because he's so much younger than I am. Like, come on. He's in his teens. So he's a kid. He started his channel. He starts on digitrak, and I don't know what grabbed my attention about him. He had steam locomotives back then, and back then I hated steam locomotives. I'm a diesel guy myself. I'm Conrail. Somebody tried to show me a Conrail steam locomotive, and I'll tell you, well, I won't tell you what you're full of, but you know what I mean. But I don't know. Every time Sam posted something, I was right there. And he watches my channel. I watch his channel. We both comment on each other's videos and stuff, but check him out, I guess is what I'm basically trying to say. Give him a little bit more support because he has to be what every new model railroader really is. and I'm not going to use the word confused. Sparky, there is a new comment on the discussion of Barnabas Junction's channel. Everyone, leave a comment on there for him. He'll get it, but don't overpower the guy yet. It's really late over in UK, so you don't need him up until 3 o'clock in the morning reading comments. Maybe wait until tomorrow. Watch some of his other videos first. That way you know he's a nice guy. I'm not just saying it, right? So back to Sam Cool, 844S3. I watched this video the other day, and it's like I've been away, and I'm just overwhelmed, and this is what I want to do with my layout. I want to lay track, and I got to paint this, and I got to do my scenery, and I want to put a river, and I got a turntable, and I got an engine house, and I got this, and I got that, and it's like, holy crap, kids, slow down. You're giving me a headache, and you're just the one talking about it. So, Sparky, what's with Sam's YouTube channel again? I don't know. He's getting confused. So a lot of people went on his one video and said, listen, you just got to slow down and take things one step at a time. So tonight, he posts another video, and it's 22 minutes long. Now, this takes you right down to memory lane when people say, watching paint dry, put it that way. Great kid, okay? Great channel. 22 minutes, I actually sat there and I did this. I watched paint dry. Well, okay, it wasn't just paint drying. He was actually trying to paint his layout. Now, I'm just going to go over some highlights that I found funny. He gets out this 1-gallon can of paint that's from 2016 and says, I don't know if this is going to work. For the first 5 minutes of this video, he's shaking the out of it, gets it all mixed up, doesn't know where to pour it, doesn't know where to set it, doesn't know what to do with this, doesn't know what to do with the paint stick, has a roller. Make a long story short, starts rolling on his layout. And he's, oh, I don't know if this is going to cover all my layout. I'm going to have to do a 2. I'm going to have to do part 3. I'm going to have to do part 4, part 5. I know I'm dragging this on. Like I said a while ago, I've got an hour to do this. So I'm watching this video. I'm just enamored, okay, by he takes the roller. It's just a little roller. It's what? It's got to be a 5-inch roller. Puts it in the paint, and he starts rolling his layout, and he's talking away and how hard this is because he's never been painting before, never done painting before, and this stuff smells horrible, and it smells like paint. One roller, and it probably did an 8x5 section. Now, I had to get a chuckle out of it. You guys got to check it out. Watch the 22 minutes, just because, not because I said so, just because. It's hilarious to watch, and I'm not trying to make fun of Sam. Oh, there you are, buddy. Sam Cool 844S3 says hi. So, okay, I'm not trying to make fun of you, Sam, at all, okay? You're a new model railroader. You have an awesome-looking layout coming by what you've shown people. You have awesome bench work, and in one of your videos, I said you got to paint your foam, pink foam. So you start painting it. Now that can of paint you got is going to do your whole layout twice. And I got such a chuckle out of how and what you were doing with the paint. And you take me back to the early days of being your age. Grabbing a paintbrush and doing something and going, oh my God, I got it on my fingers. And don't get my shirt dirty. And if I get this shirt dirty, I'd be probably the same as you. Oh, go away, right? And you're painting away, and I think you even got in front of yourself to the point you didn't think that can of paint would do the section that you even had your camera on. So, like I said, I'm not making fun of you. It brings up a lot of questions about new model railroaders and the way they really look at what we're doing. Like, Vinny, you're pretty seasoned. I've been in the hobby a couple years now. I don't know what I'm doing, but I think I can fake it a little bit. A lot of us in here have been modeling for a while. So we know what that can of paint's going to do. But like I said, the new people don't. And we have to be there to support them. Now, like I said, I've been watching Sam Cool for a long time, right from when he started, I think, myself. But this is what I am so fascinated with this community about. And it's another thing I like Barnabas Junction about. You watch Sam Cool for 22 minutes painting part of his layout brown. And he's not getting the comments of, grow up, kid, or are you stupid? You can paint the whole thing 5 times. Why are you wasting our time? What he's getting is this community standing behind him. So what I'm not trying to talk negative. I am trying to talk super positive right now about this community as a whole. All of us, you, me, Sam Cool, everybody in here right now. This is how this community reacts. We don't want to hurt anybody, Barnabas. We want to help somebody. And even a video like that is full of help. People saying, this is how you do it, or you should do it. He put a small dent in his layout. He dropped the can of paint and put a little dent in his phone. And he's so worried about what he's going to do. Okay, Sam, don't do anything with that dent. You painted it. Leave it alone. Run your track. Start doing your scenery next year, because trust me, you're going to take a year before you get to it. And that dent might just be a river next year. Who knows? It's not a big deal. When things screw up in a hobby, it's fixable. It's if you screwed it up and put a dent in it there today, tomorrow it's a river. Or you put trees over it and the dent's going to look like a little divot in the ground. Like, there's no wrong way to do this hobby. And I'm way off my list right now. So that's the biggest thing I can say to anybody that's here tonight that's new in the hobby. You're going to get so much support from people watching your videos, and don't be scared to post something. You think you screwed something up? You didn't. I did it. Vinny did it. Ron Piskel's done it. Sam Cool's doing it. We all screw things up. Lake Erie Railways, he's been doing this for a while. I'm sure he's made mistakes. Put the videos out there. Jack. There's somebody to watch. Jack. He does a lot of live streams. But Jack is one of these amazing people. He doesn't do scenery and stuff yet. I don't know if he's going to. And I'm just on a tangent all of a sudden. But Jack, all of a sudden, you're watching his layout. And one night he says, oh, I'm not happy with my layout. The next video, he's got all the track off his layout. And the next video he puts up, which was the next day, he's got a fully operational layout again. Now, there's somebody with dedication that wants to run trains but wasn't happy. So he went from point A to I'm not happy to point B, all within a day, because it can be done. Did he screw a couple things up? Well, yeah, but he fixed them later. Did people see it? Yeah, they saw it. Did they care? No. So we all screw things up. So that's all I'm saying to anybody that's new in the hobby, new on YouTube. Don't worry about it. Post a video that says I did screw up, and you're probably going to get 50 comments compared to 5 because you edited out a screw up. So that's all I really got to say about that. I'm sure you guys have been just chatting away. How long have I been going? So we got Barnabas Junction with, I have no idea what that is, but it's 9-something-99. It's small local guy telling me to do it a couple more times. You get the torpedo, buddy. In Barnabas Junction, I did not give you any kind words, sir. You did it yourself. You've done the videos. You've done your YouTube channel. And you help out a lot of people. I had no kind words for you. I just repeated what you did. Thank you, sir. So now that I've rambled on for a bit, like I said, I can't see how long I've been going because neither one of my computers want to tell me that right now. So, but 38 people in here. You guys just, I've been listening to the buzzers all day. Stop! No, give me more money. I'll do it again. Just to tick Jack off. Okay, you're done. So, but go through the chat. Like I said, if you guys don't recognize somebody's name, go check out his channel. I'll give you a couple minutes now because I'll just take a breather. And like I said, if you want to see what they're posting and stuff, hit the bell. You got 2448 Toy Man in here. Tell me I'm done again. Him and I are going to have a little talk. Smack him right on the arse. So, and Sam Cool, I hope I didn't offend you tonight. If I did, like I said, let me know. Like I said, I think your channel is awesome. What you do is awesome. And I'll leave it at that. But I hope a lot of people check you out, give you the support that you need. Because, buddy, I'm right there helping you out. So, we got GRE 2057, 41 minutes, Sparky. Wow, I can talk a lot. So, not bad. Spokane Northern. Hi, Sparky. Finally getting to watch your live stream. Also subbed Sam Cool and Reed. Well, that's really cool, sir. So, there's one right there. Go check him out. If you guys don't recognize his name, hit the little, well, if you're on your phone or something, just hit his name. I guess it takes you right to his channel. If you're watching it on your desktop or laptop, there's 3 dots to the right of that comment. Click on it, take you over to his name. Check out his channel. Hit the bell if you want to see what he's doing. So 999 is 1735 Canadian. Well, I'll give you another one for that. Look at that. The guy's so nice he does the math for me, and I didn't have to do it. So he's a conversion table, too. What more do you want in a guy? Ethanville Bro. Thumbs up to Sam Cool. BNSF 6951 says, nice Jason. Nancy Jones, thanks Nathan and Kiwi Rail Fan for the subs. So obviously somebody's found somebody's channel and they subscribed to her. What was I? I've just had something on the tip of my tongue. And it's gone. Oh, imagine that. Live stream, and I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, Sparky, I forgot to tell you I'm wearing headphones, and you're blowing out my eardrums. Well, people are supposed to warn you when there's a super chat up there. They're supposed to say, take out your headphones. I thought that was a given. I'll try to remember, but I can't make any promises. I probably won't. So, but watch for those super chats, guys, because as soon as the super chat comes out, this comes out, and it makes a little bit of noise. I tried to quiet that one down for you. So, I know I was about to say something. ATSF Ventra Spur N Scaler. Vinny, did you get my email with the Santa Fe water tower? I'm pretty sure that was Santa Fe water tower, not Anna. But you never know. Wild Hair Hobbies. Promises in the Dark, Pat Benatar. Okay, I give up on that one. So, like I said, I'll end up going back. After this all plays again, it takes about an hour for my stream to fully load the chats in there, and then I start watching it again and see all the bad stuff that you guys are saying about me. Because it all goes by so fast. So. Took mine off. I saw it coming. So there you go. Dancy saw it coming. So I guess the only other thing I got, anybody else in the Cambridge, Ontario area. Now, I had a barbecue a while ago. I think it turned out, well, I'm going to say it turned out pretty good. I invited 5 people. N-Scale Modeler Tim, that's it. Oh my God, it took me 45 minutes to remember his name. I am bad. It's because he's not here, so I have to send him an text later on saying you're bad, man. But anyway, Ron Perry, Ron showed up, 2448 Toy Man. Peter showed up. I was here. NSS Muller Tim showed up. And we all brought the families and the kids. We all had a good time in the backyard. So what I'm getting at, I had a few comments on my barbecue video that, hey, I should have opened it up to everybody. So here you are. I live in Cambridge, Ontario. That's as far as I'm going to go with it right now. On July 28th, I will open up my backyard, and I will get my wife to do some nasty barbecuing. Okay, some good barbecuing of some burgers, hot dogs, might even do sausage. I like the Costco hot sausage. So yeah, maybe we'll throw some sausage in there. So July 28th, 11 o'clock in the morning to say 5 o'clock in the evening. Barbecue in my backyard. I'm going to try to invite the same guys that were here before, and hopefully they all come. So, Mr. Toyman, that's on the 28th of July. And Peter, I know you're going to watch this later. 28th of July. Backyard. My place. Meet and greet. Like I said, I want to meet lots of you guys. And so far, I like everybody I've met. So let's meet some more. And if you don't want to meet me, come over and meet Ron. 2448 Twan. Pretty good guy. He's got a kind of wacky sense of humor. But most people can put up with it. Him and NS Modeler Tim hit it off just picture perfect. Exchanged cell phone numbers as much as Ron could. He's not very tech savvy. So, yeah. It took him like 15 minutes just to get Tim's phone number, but he got it in there, and then he was sending texts back and forth. So, hey, you be nice, or I'll take you off that little chat moderator thing. So, but yeah. So, I'm going to end it out pretty much for myself. I was going to talk about DCC systems and NCE systems. So, the only thing I'm going to say about that is I myself have the NCE starter set. I think it's 2.5 amps. It ran my whole layout previously. It's running my whole layout now. I'm not going to preach NCE is better than Digitrax or any other system. I guess ESU has a new system out that I have. I just don't use it. But the whole thing about DCC, it doesn't matter what system you have, is based on the amperage, okay? So you can have a layout that's huge, and the system will still run one train, okay? NCE starter system should run 3 trains on a very, well, I'm not going to say huge layout, but a pretty big layout. Say, I don't know, let's go 15 by 20. Little square room, right? You got it all on the outside of the wall. NCE should do that. 3 locomotives with sound running around. Now, when you're getting into the big boys and the steam locomotives, and they got smoke and sound and bells and whistles and, oh my, you know how that saying goes, right? They start taking a little bit more amperage. It's the amperage you have to worry about on your DCC system. So the starter sets, they will do a fair size layout, Digitrax or NCE. You don't have to take somebody else's advice that runs out there and says, get rid of your starter system. If you're going with the layout that you've got that's 20 by 10, you have to have 5 amps. You have to have a booster. You have to have blocks. If you're starting out, start out with a starter set. It will do it. It will run your trains. If you're starting out, you're not running 10 trains at a time and having 20 people over at your house having coffee and donuts, right? You're starting out. You're small. You get a good size layout, but you're still only going to run 2-3 trains at a time. I run 2 at a time and I start getting confused. And Ron, don't be saying anything about that. So, but that's all I'm going to say right now. Maybe another night I'll talk about DCC systems, but anybody that's new in the hobby and wants to get started with DCC, buy the starter sets and go from there. It's you don't need all the bells and whistles and hoops and wiring and bus wiring. That's another thing, bus wiring. You don't have to have a bus wire under your layout. Okay, your track is the bus wire. Now, if you're getting into, again, a bigger setup where you're running 3, 4, 5, 10 trains at a time, then yes, you got to start running bus wire and feeders off your track and all that other stuff. So, like I said, we're not going to get started on that right now. Some people are going to disagree with me anyway. I don't know. I'm an electrician. What do I know about electricity, right? Including DCC. So, anyway, take that from the chat. Take that from me. If you're starting out, start small. Don't start big. You don't have to start big. So, but back to my 2 things. July 14th, I'm going to Pennsylvania. Steamtown National Historic Site. I would love to see as many people show up as they can. So 2448 Toyman. Do you 3 got your passports? Come on, let's go to Pennsylvania. You're driving. So yeah. The other one was July 28th. Backyard. I will open it up to as many people that are in the Cambridge, Ontario Canada area. And I'd love to meet all of you. So other than that, I ran out of things to say. And I've been pretty long-winded tonight. Barnabas, take it from where it's worth, buddy. You're one of the nicest guys I know on YouTube. Great for the community. And keep doing what you're doing. Don't let anybody pop your balloons. Let out a little bit of air. Put some helium back in it. You'll float up to the top real good. Kiwi British Rail. Are you near Red Deer? Nope. That's kind of way up north. So, Zane's Trains and Things. He says, I agree, Sparky. I'm pretty sure that was about my DCC system. The only reason why I wanted to bring up DCC tonight is Ken Patterson, and he ran Digitraks. He's got a huge layout, had Digitraks. He had a 5-amp system. That was it. And he gets onto this NCE system because I'm not going to say it because I don't know for sure. But anyway, he gets this NCE system, tries it out, loves it. It's the starter set. It ran his whole layout, but they were only running 2 locomotives at a time. No, they were running 3, actually. It was a consist of 3. And then all of a sudden, I'm watching James Wright on his, and anyway, he starts doing a thing about NCE system too, and the starter set. Stick with the starter set, people. That's all I'm going to say about DCC for tonight. Starter set, go with it, try it. Other than that, Container Man 68. Container Man 68, you're not late. You're early for me saying goodbye because I haven't quite got there yet. So go check him out, guys. He's got a layout. He's got mail calls. He does truck driving videos. And everybody seems to love when he does live stream truck driving videos. He puts his camera up on the dash, starts driving and talking away, and people talk back to him, and he answers your questions. I like it. So anyway, BNSF 1982 is telling me to lay on the horn some more. Torpedo. And one more just because I love you so much, Container Man. You're a great brother. And a couple more people to say hi to. We got Indian Head Valley Railroad saying hi. So he's another kind of new to YouTube. So again, if you haven't been checking out his channel, go check him out. Steve Roberts is saying hello to everybody. Nancy Jones is yelling Sparky. I don't know why. What did I do wrong now? Gerald Ratty, yes, I had DC layout and was fun. Now I'm looking forward to DCC systems. So, and they just brought the dog home. It hasn't been here for like a month and a half because our fence blew down. Dog's home now. They're putting it on a leash. Cat does not like the dog. I'm really thinking I'm just going to put the 2 of them in a room that's like 4x4, which would be a bathroom, so they can drink all they want. And they can get to be best friends after, I don't know, what, a week? So anyway, it's not taking the road name address. So I have not played with my ESU system very much, but that's the decoders that you're talking about, Jack. So, and of course, I'm pretty sure you did a decoder reset on it already. The only other thing, I have heard a couple other people complaining about that. And they actually had to send, well, I'm sure you can just send the decoder back if you can get it out, but they had to send the locomotives back themselves. They did have some defunct decoders for a bit there. So hopefully that's not one of yours and you can get it fixed up. But that is what I heard. Some people had to send them back. So we'll have layout video once I get my new DCS 100. What is a DCS 100? So you're going to have to tell me about that one. And then I'll go back and read the chat later and find out what that was. Cats are the evil empire. I watched the movie Cats and Dogs. Yeah, that's another discussion that I don't know. Can we have that on the model train layout chat thing? Cat or dog? What's the best? Because I'm sure that's just like DCC. NCE or Digitraks? Cat or dog? And of course, then you've always got the one in the middle that goes, I want a goldfish, right? So, and hey, don't start that. Jeepers, here we go. Knew I shouldn't have mentioned anything. See, there's the one right there, Lake Erie Railroad. Lake Erie Railways, fish. See? Right off the bat, I knew there was a fish one coming out. Cat and NCE, there you go. So, take a couple minutes. There's Gaffa Haynes. Hello, buddy. How are you? So, it's first I've kind of seen your name because I haven't been looking at the chat much tonight. I do that every night. You guys got to be getting used to that by now. So, but like I said, I go through it later on and check out everybody. Digitrak's command station. Oh, Vinny, stop. You're also N scale, remember? So, and yeah, so you guys, there's 42 people watching. Wow. So I was just about to get on a rant here. Right off the bat with me is I do model HO scale, and Vinny, there's a lot of people, they model N scale, right? And I love to make fun of anybody that does N scale and Digitraks, because I am HO scale and I am NCE. So again, like cats and dogs, you got to make fun of it, right? So why don't I like N scale? They're right here. I have a hard time reading a book. So I have to make fun of N scale, because if I forget my glasses, and that's the other reason why I make fun of Digitraks. I can see my controller for NCE. Like without my glasses on, I can run that. So this is just a heads up to anybody that's half blind like me. NCE, you can see. But Digitraks, if I put on my glasses, I can see their controllers too. So, but half the times when I go over to somebody else's layout, I'm not carrying my glasses with me. So, but that's my little plug for NCE. How'd you like that one? And HO scale. But no, I don't make fun of anybody. Like I said before, if you guys are in the hobby, it's N scale, HO, O, G, doesn't matter. We're all having fun, right? Doesn't matter what system you're using either, because DC, DCC, whatever system you got, if you're running trains, again, awesome. That's what we're all here about, just having fun and running trains. So I have said this before, I've yammered on enough. So maybe Sparky should go to G scale. Oh, don't get me started on that either. I've got a huge backyard. If anybody comes to my barbecue on July 28th, you'll see how big my backyard is. G scale's an option. Wow. And seeing those auto racks with Ken Patterson in person, for real, like how awesome they were. Little chain hanging off the back for the brake wheel. Yeah, I could do that. So no G scale. I've seen the price of some of the locomotives. That's crazy. I thought some of mine were expensive. Wow. So here we go. N scale, HO scale, T scale. Now, Gaffa, do you really do T scale? Have you even seen a T scale? Come on. That's like saying Z scale. So small local guy. Yes, G scale. There you go. Nathan DeLay, I might do a live stream on my YouTube channel talking about good advice and questions people want to ask. That would be a good one. And then people could actually see the joys of live streams, Nathan. You do something like that, people can watch it later and actually leave comments in the comment section, right? So you're always getting answers and stuff to your questions. So that's an awesome idea, actually. Go with it. Because there's a lot of questions out there people are just scared to ask. And that's kind of why I was saying something about Sam Cool earlier. It doesn't matter. Like if you're new to the hobby, make your mistakes, put out the videos, throw it out there. This community has so many people helping you out. And if they're going to make fun of you, get rid of them. Because they're not part of this community. I'll tell you that right now. They're just being an idiot on the outside going, look at me, look at me. Because I've had a couple on my channel. And no, you've got a lot of help and support right here, just with 47 people right now. And there's a lot more. Look at CSX Mad. He's got what, 5,000 people watching his channel? You got Eric. He's got 6,800 people watching his channel. Matt Slade. Hi, all. You're just in time to say goodnight to me. or good morning. I'm pretty sure it might be after midnight for you over there. So, but okay. So that's pretty much enough for me. I said pretty much everything I wanted to say. I wrote down a list this time so I wouldn't forget anything, because every time I get to the end of my stream, I always seem to forget one thing I have to say. Now, on Friday nights, BNSF 6951 does a live stream also, and it's about scratch building, or he talks about his layout and other people, and he takes questions too. There's a big whiteboard behind him for some reason. He writes stuff on it. Got a really awesome looking ATSF. I think it's the Santa Fe station in Phoenix, but I could be wrong. Phoenix. But anyway, that's it. BNSF 69, Friday nights, 8 o'clock Central. No, now you're doing it to me, Container Man. I'm catching your bug. 8 o'clock Eastern, Vinny, on Friday nights, does his live stream. And he helps us all out trying to learn scratch building, techniques to do it, tools that you need, and just the fact that it is kind of easy to do it. I said I was going to unplug that before I did this video, and I didn't do it. But somebody answered it this time, so that's always cool. And didn't even have to hear who it was. So we got Trainman 46. Bad news, guys. Phone broke. Gotta go buy a new one. Well, that does kind of suck. We went from computer to phone now. So I'd go for the iPhone 8 or 10. I don't know what's the new one out now. So Australia Central area. Okay. See, I can never figure out where people are from. GAFA's from Australia, and it's 10:30 a.m. That's right. I've got a friend. I've got your time actually on my phone. So you're 12 hours ahead, or 14? 14, I think. So check out some people here, guys. 52 now watching. Now all of a sudden I don't want to say goodbye. Maybe I should start going through my list again. But like I said, last thing I was going to say is Vinny, BNSF 6951, Friday nights, 8 o'clock Eastern. Teach us all about scratch building. And I've been learning quite a few tips. I thought scratch building was actually quite a hard thing to do, and wasn't sure that I should even try it, really. First thing that he started out with was just a building. Rectangle building with a roof on it. Very plain, very simple. Go from there. Even I could build it. And on my layout, I actually need a building exactly like that, because that was actually the crew headquarters just before you entered the Conrail yard in St. Thomas. Had that building, but it was painted like almost like a lime green. So I really needed that. Watched his video, learned how to do it. Scratch building's not that scary. I haven't really tried it yet, but we all should. So I'm going to leave this now just by saying a few words. So again, we got EJ and E Jeff. Dang, I missed it. Well, you didn't miss it all because I just said your name. So there's EJ and E Jeff. Check out his channel too. Jack, Ron Piskel, Scrumptious Model Trains, Indian Head Valley Railroad. BNSF 6951 is here. Trademan 46. We got Jennifer White. And anybody else right now, just throw out how many subscribers you have to your channel. And this will give people a chance to see your name, how many subscribers you have, and go check out your channel. So take a second right now, throw it out there. Small local guy has 100. Lake Erie Railways, 420. Small local guy already said that, but yeah, subs. Okay, that's what we're looking at. Mike Thomas is up to 52. That's doing pretty good. Scrumptious Model Trains, I have 365, which is how many days of the week there are. So, hey, that's not bad. ATSF Ventress Spur says goodnight. Vinny has 28.95. I'm starting to miss a few here because it's going by so fast. JT1 don't have a channel. Well, when you start one, we're all going to be here. We'll support you. So, but no big deal. This is for the people that are putting up videos, do have a channel, do want other people to check out what they got and have something to share. Throw it out there. Spook'em Northern 57. Martin Need bigger glasses for that, but has 17. Barnabas Junction is 1690. You're catching up to me, my friend. That's awesome. I hit 1701 today. Just wanted to say that. So, and I'm not blowing any horns or nothing. I was quite amazed when I got home today and it said that. Thought that was kind of cool. Probably go back down under 1700 later tonight. So I guess I'm next. Okay, so Jack must be saying in about 10 minutes he's putting up a live stream, because it usually takes me about 10 minutes to shut this down. Redbird Tony 2010 is up to 120. That is awesome, sir, because when I started this today, you were at 117. So that's awesome. Add one more, Matt. So that's from Ethanville Bro. Wild Hair Hobbies has 13. So there you go, people. There's 45 people here. Wild Hair Hobbies has 13. So give him a little bit more support. Maybe we can get him up to 23 before he scrolls off the screen. Other than that, I guess I'm pretty much, oh, there's Nancy Jones. I have 883, but add 2 more that may not be showing. That's true. Matt Slade has 3,397 subs. That is awesome, my friend. And Ethanville Bro 420 throws me. Take off your headphones, everybody. Got it? Ready? Ready? Okay. This one's close. And like I said, I've met Ethanville Bro 420 when I went down to Amherst in Springfield. I am planning that trip again for next year, and he doesn't know it yet, but I'm staying at his place for the show. So he better have a spare bedroom or a mattress under the layout, one of the two. So Ethanville Bro 420, want to see me sleeping under his layout next year? Subscribe to him. Hit the bell. You won't miss it. Maybe I better hit the bell. This thing does go louder, so there's one more. For everybody that did the super chat tonight, that's for all of you, and I thank you very much. For everybody that just was in here talking away, shooting the crap, sharing ideas, and like I said, just all around chatting with a bunch of good guys, good people, good girls, good ladies. I don't know. What do you want to say, people? So I had a good time. I hopefully didn't overstep my bounds and tick anybody off. But if I did, after this is posted, leave it in the comments, and I'll try to say I'm sorry to you. On a serious note, really, I do hope I didn't tick anybody off. But I did get going on a bit of a rant there at the beginning. But sometimes that's what a live stream is. We just get going. So now, Jack, you can't say damn horn, okay? You were warned. Nancy even said, take off your headphones. So keeping that in mind, see Jack right there? Perfect time, because I'm going to close this off. Jack, go check out his channel. In about 5 minutes, Jack's going to be going live. Probably going to be doing some switching on his layout. And he explains why he's doing it, how he's doing it, some of the safety stuff that you got to do, some of the checks you got to do before you move trains, locomotives. There's all kinds of stuff, but he actually teaches you the real workings of a railroad as he's running his model railroad. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff and prototypical use of your trains on your layout, check him out. You'll learn a couple things anyway. I know something about a red flag now, so keeping that in mind, red flag's out, train's got to stop, I'm in a danger zone, and I'm going to hit end stream. So thank you very much tonight, all of you guys. And again, Barnabas, thank you for being part of this community. You keep doing what you're doing, and don't worry about ticking anybody off. We all do it. So it's part of life. Roll with it. Blow up the balloon. Add helium. All right. I said I was going to end this, and I've got this mouse in my hand. Guess what? It doesn't do anything to that computer over there. So I'm going to lean over there. Go check out Jack 4 minutes from now. I'm pretty sure he's got a live stream going. And I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye for now. See ya. Are you sure you want to end? Well, I did say see ya.